In this video, I'll be answering a very simple question. Why do things float? This is a question we've all probably asked as a kid, when we would see a leaf floating in a puddle, or when we would throw a rock into a lake and watch it sink. So, let's look at this foam toy. As you can see, it's clearly floating in the sink full of water. The reason why it can float is because it is less dense than the water it's floating on. The density of foam, such as the one lining your car seat or the one that makes up this toy, is only about 0.03 to 0.05 grams per cubic centimeter, while water's density is about 1 gram per cubic centimeter. But just what is density? Density describes an object's relationship between its mass per volume. Density is normally given in either kilograms per cubic meter or grams per cubic centimeter. Every object has a specific density, and those densities can be used to identify it. For example, a solid piece of gold may only have a mass of a few grams, but its density will still be 19.3 grams per cubic centimeter. Alright, so this explains why some things like sponges can float, but why can battleships float? After all, they're absolutely massive structures made of steel, and we know that steel is much more dense than water. Well, the famous Greek mathematician Archimedes has the answer. Archimedes is well known for his discoveries with density and flotation, specifically buoyancy. He discovered that when an object is placed in a liquid, it will displace an amount of liquid equal to the object's volume. Archimedes' buoyant force equation is that the buoyant force is equal to the density of the liquid times the gravity times the volume of liquid displaced for an object submerged. And if the object is floating, the buoyant force will be equal to the density of the object times the acceleration due to gravity times the volume of the object. What this equation means is that if an object can displace enough water by spreading out its weight and thus increasing its surface area, it can float. This explains why things such as a massive battleship can float, while something like a quarter will sink in water.